Hey everyone, it's Relic here, and we are back playing some more modded Minecraft. We're on the age of engineering, so this is going to be a brand new single player let's play. And yeah, the reason why I wanted to play this is because it's such a cool pack, really excited to play it. And I am going to have to relocate that whaler, which I will do in a minute, because that is definitely not going to be staying there. But yeah, this is about the third time I've spawned in, and the reason why was because the first two times I spawned on one of those annoying little ocean island things that are miles from anywhere that Minecraft seems to have the absolute delight in spawning you in sometimes. There's some sheep down there actually, so we can get ourselves a bed straight away, so I can do that while I'm talking. But yeah, so this pack anyway, not a massive amount of mods compared to some of the packs that I've played just recently. There's about 100 mods in here. No magic mods, so no Britannia, no blood magic or anything like that. It is pretty much all tech. And it's tiered gameplay, so you have to fulfill certain criteria before you can move on to the next level. Now, unlike in the Qantas pack, which obviously you'll be aware I'm also playing, there's no reliance on other people. It is purely down to you. It is your own achievements which are actually going to get you to be able to move forward. And there is a guidebook which I shall have a look at in a second. I just want to get some of these basic bits and pieces done. So we'll grab ourselves a wooden sword. We'll grab ourselves a wooden pickaxe. And I'm guessing that we'll grab ourselves a wooden axe so we can grab some more wood as well, and then hopefully we can move on to stone for the next thing. So I'm just going to leave that crafting table there because I'm sure we'll be able to grab some more. So come here, Mr. Sheep, and didn't mean to spam the attack button then, but yeah, sometimes I still get a little bit carried away. And 3 bits of white wool, and that should do us to be able to make a bed. Now, I'm already noticing on the mini-map that there is an absolute ton of stuff. That is, well, I say a ton of stuff, there's 2. I thought some of those they're poppies, aren't they? Okay, well, there's a few things spawning in anyway. And obviously, we just need to be a little bit careful about that. And it's always the same when you're near a village. So I don't think I'm actually going to set up the base near here because, yeah, I don't want to have to be fighting off stuff. In fact, can we find... There's usually, obviously, a little bit of a cave system. And if we can close that off, then we'd be all the better for it. But yeah, I quite like the fact that we're near water, because one of the things that we... there's some zombie flesh straight away. Oh, there's the cave. Cool. Let's just get so that nothing can climb out of here very easily. So the only thing that will be able to get out there will be spiders. Right, that's fine. And I suppose stuff is probably going to be spawning in by these woods. That's fine. Right, we're just going to grab some food really quickly, and then we'll have a look at this guide and talk a bit more about the pack. So, dude, come here, please. Be my lunch. Right, so got an achievement. That is all pretty good. And dude, will you just stand still? And don't you know that I want some beef? And we'll just grab this guy down here as well. Yeah, much more efficient. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, we might as well grab you as well. There we go. Cool, right. Got all the beef, got all the food. And I think we'll grab ourselves back over here again. We'll come back and we'll explore the village in a little while. I just want to try and find an area that we are going to be happy locating in. And there's probably... Oh, there's just trees everywhere, isn't there? And what is this? That is... Yeah, there's stuff is going to spawn in here. I think... Let's say we'll stay around here for the first couple of nights. We'll probably just shack up in one of these, actually. That will probably be the most sensible thing. And we'll gather some materials up, and then we'll move on. That is probably the best plan. Otherwise, I am just going to run around aimlessly. And nobody wants that. So anyway, let's have a look at this guidebook then. So if we go into the guide and okay, that wasn't the page that, why is that started on that page? Fine. So yeah, go to the guidebook and so you got the age of engineering and we go in here, you can see all of the different ages. That should have started closed because although I looked at the guidebook in the first time I spawned in, I deleted that world. So yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, so you've got all the different ages and these have got all the different mods in. So I don't know, let's just choose the farming age. And so you can't start forestry until you started the farming age. And all of the bits and pieces that we get from forestry, you'll need in order to move on to, say, for example, this next one to the Ender age. So something within Ender IO will, there you go. So it says there for the machine chassis, you need the carpenter a lot of seed oil. So it kind of, the recipes have all been changed. A lot of the recipes have been changed just so that you get this progression through the mods and you can't just go jumping. You can't go jumping ahead. So for the Stone Age then, so it's saying there, the first thing you know is you can't smelt ores into ingots, you can't smelt wood into charcoal, and we are going to need to build ourselves a Tinker's Construct Smeltery and a coke oven to do those things. And I'm guessing that obviously the Tinker's the Smeltery is going to be for the ores. I presume that wood will smelt into charcoal in the coke oven. We'll have to check that out as we get to it. And before we go mine that, it's recommended to make a portal to the mining world. So we're going to try and do that today to get the portal done. And we're going to at least try to get the stuff together that we need to make the smeltery and the coke oven as well. It'd be nice to have those made, but yeah, that might be a bit of a tall task given how much I talk. So, but there you go, reading on a little bit. The first goal is the Tinker's Construct Smeltery. So let's go and let's not waste any time because it is almost night time, but luckily we've managed to get a bed fairly quickly and we need to try to grab some clay. In fact, we know we can grab some sand. I'm going to need a shovel, aren't I? Otherwise this is going to take an absolute age. So let's just quickly grab ourselves a shovel and we're going to pop that up there. Just keep an eye on the sun because the first thing that I don't want to be doing is fending off an absolute ton of mobs. And I am going to turn that auto jump off just because that is potentially the most annoying thing in Minecraft. To be honest, I really don't like it. So anyway, yeah, we're going to grab a load of the sand and try and grab about a stack of that, I would think. And we're going to try to need to find a river because I never really have that much luck finding clay next to the ocean. Let's just have a quick look. Actually, we know we can find sand. At the moment, it's clay and I guess gravel as well, actually, because we're not really finding any of that. I don't want to wander too far away, and we're also getting hungry, and we have currently, yeah, luckily finding that village, actually, to be honest, because then that means we've got access to some wheat, and I really can't see any clay. Is that salt? No, that's sand. Oh, it is salt. Salt from Mechanism. I haven't played with Mechanism for a couple of seasons now, so yeah, I'm quite looking forward to getting into some of that. And yeah, I think we're going to have to go and do a little bit of exploring so that we can find some clay. But first of all, I'm going to get myself back over to the village. Let's grab that. I'm going to get myself back over to the village. We're going to grab some food, and we are also going to sleep in order to move forward a little bit. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're back and yeah, gathered together a few resources. I've moved a little bit away from the village. I'll just show you on the map. So the village is over here, just where we started off, and we've literally just come through the trees. You probably can't see my mouse actually, but you can see where the village is down at the bottom. And we've literally come through the trees across this little bit of a river, and yeah, to where we currently are. And I'm thinking that this is going to be a pretty good area to set up. Now, we've got a little bit of surface coal down here, which I want to grab because that is going to be pretty handy given that we can't smelt up charcoal just yet. And you kind of forget how much you rely on being able to do simple little things like that. So yeah, this is going to be pretty much a challenge to do those things. So yeah, want to grab up this little bit of coal. And there's not too much to worry about around this area. Obviously now we're on a little bit of the edge of an extreme hills biome, so there's going to be caves and stuff about, but I've kind of like scoped them out a little bit. Can we just get out of here? I've kind of scoped them out a little bit, and yeah, there's a massive one over there. And you can see on the map where there's a couple of spawns, there was just a little bit of a cave under there. So I'm thinking to myself, if I'm getting hungry again, if we kind of stay this side of the hill, then yeah, we should be good. And we've got access to water down here, so we can start to plant some crops down here. So we'll be a little bit more self-sufficient. And hopefully I can explore around this area and find a little bit more of the clay, which surprisingly was the thing that I found the hardest. Now, obviously, I've already pointed out that we've got the mechanism salt blocks down here, and I'm just wondering if during normal terrain generation, whether or not they take up some of the clay slots or something. I don't know, I'm not sure, but yeah, clay has been pretty hard to find, so we've only got a small amount of it. We've got some other stuff. I took some jam from the village. I didn't know whether or not we could eat that, or we can eat it. Cool. And yeah, there's a slime island over there, and that was literally the direction we came from. And I got insta attacked by 3 or 4 quite big slimes. So yeah, that was a bit of a pain. It's getting night again, so let's get up here and just sort of see whereabouts we are actually gonna set ourselves up. And I'm kind of thinking I don't want to go too close to that cave because I'm fairly sure all sorts of nasty stuff is potentially going to come out of there, but kind of here, perhaps not too close to that beehive, kind of here feels like a good spot, that we're high enough that we can see around us a little bit. We're not too close to anywhere too dangerous. Let's just put the bed down there just so that we're ready. We've got a few sheep, and we'll try and capture those, I think, because that will give us a little bit of source of some of the materials. And I'm probably going to want to get rid of those beehives because I just know that they are going to come and irritate me at some point. But yeah, so anyway, let's get in fact, if we turn that into a tinker's table, and we might as well get the rest of our tinker stuff set up as well. And I think we haven't got any stone yet, so let's just quickly grab some stone so we can make ourselves a furnace, and we'll probably gather some more pretty soon as well, just so we can get some better tools. But I just want to get the 8 pieces that I need for a furnace. And yeah, that wasn't an age, was that? No, that was an age of engineering thing. So I've just achieved age 0, the Stone Age. Okay, we'll have a look at the guidebook as soon as we've slept. And doesn't want to let us sleep yet. Can I sleep now? It seems like it's getting dark. Bit worrying. So yeah, we're going to read the guidebook then, and just have a quick look and see. I didn't mean to come out of that. Just have a quick look and see. So we've achieved. Does that just mean we can now start this? That seemed a little bit weird actually that it said that. Let's just, if I hit talk. So read the okay, I think that is the just the natural Minecraft achievement, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, let's get the rest of these tinkers bits and pieces. Now I've grabbed an absolute ton of wood. It's not an absolute ton, but it's enough for now, and we can just start to get some of the patterns done. that we need, because obviously eventually we are going to need some of those. So we'll grab a few blank patterns. I think that should give us 20. Fine. And let's grab that. Let's grab those out and let's make a chest. In fact, let's make 2 chests before we end up getting ourselves into any kind of a situation. And if we pop one just here, in fact we'll pop them both here. Mr. Sheep, I really didn't want you to come and get in my way. Cool, right. And now let's grab ourselves, I shouldn't have chopped down all of that, converted all of that wood over. So we've got a stencil table, which we'll put there. We need to grab ourselves another chest and a blank pattern so that we can grab ourselves a pattern chest. And we need to go and chop down another tree. Okay, so grab some more wood. Now we can pop that down, put a blank pattern on top of that, and grab ourselves a part builder. Let's just throw that in the chest, which we can pop here. And then finally we can grab ourselves a tool table. So we just need to grab ourselves the crafting table, pop that on top, and there is our tool station. So that's the full set of Tinker's tables for now. Obviously, we're not going to get in a tool forge for a while, and I want to get some of this stuff. What am I smelting up? Some stuff. Can we put that down? Yeah, I want to at least get myself some food on the go, because we've run out of bread now, and got some potatoes there. I think I'm probably going to cook those up as well. And I didn't actually check. Can we cook food even with some wood? Let's just double check that and pop that down. So let's just, while we're waiting, let's just clear out some space, because we don't need all of this stuff out all in one go. So we'll keep the gravel and the sand out, because we're going to make some seared bricks in a minute. So we'll keep that all handy, but we don't need a lot of this other stuff right at this very moment. And we'll put the seeds in there as well. We are going to plant those fairly soon. Okay, well it does appear that we can at least cook with the wood. So we'll use this furnace for cooking our food, and then we can we'll save the coal actually for making torches. That would seem like a much more sensible plan of attack. Now I just want to grab these saplings, and I am going to pop those down really quickly, just so that we've got some trees growing. We've got a little bit of wood a little bit closer to us, and I just want to grab some more of the stone from over here, and we'll make ourselves, in fact I'll probably make another couple of furnaces, just so that we can get this, in fact we can't use that, just so that we can get this grout cooked up into seared bricks a little bit quicker. So let's just grab that like so, and what's 16 pieces. In fact, we might as well grab a little bit more, and then we can, when this pick breaks, which is going to in a minute, we can make ourselves a stone pick, which, although not great, is a lot better than the wooden item that we're using at the moment. So we might as well just keep going until this breaks, which I think is going to be about another 2 bits. 1 bit. Okay, cool, there we go. So we've got that. We can now head back over, and is that still going? It is. Good. And let's make ourselves another couple of these. So 1, 2, and that's going to be for our seared bricks. And we'll pop that there and pop that one there. And we are going to need to grab some more wood. I can see how this is going to go, running back and forth. That's why I've planted the trees over there, just so that we've got something a little bit closer, because at the moment all our trees are a little bit not too far away. But yeah, I prefer not to have to run about too much, especially when food is so hard to come by. And there are a lot. I suppose there's a big old cave system under here. So we're going to have to go down there and explore that at some point. I think potentially the entrance is over there. But yeah, we certainly don't want to get tangled in with that just yet. There was actually, in the village, I forgot to mention, I've left it there. I don't know what you guys are going to think about this, but alright, let's just get back out of here. There was a chest full of ingots. So there was gold ingots, there was iron ingots, there were 2 iron swords and a couple of other bits and pieces. So the chest, it was a single chest. And yeah, it was absolutely full. But I left it there because I kind of felt as though it was a little bit cheaty. Let's just pop some of this wood in here. So 6 in there and 6 in there. So yeah, it felt a little bit cheaty just purely because, you know, we can't get any ingots yet. So I didn't want to feel as though I was kind of like jumping ahead of the game. 2 stacks exactly. So that is pretty good. We're going to need more wood in order to get that smelted down. But yeah, so it felt a little bit cheaty, and I didn't really want to feel as though, you know, I didn't want to ruin the experience. I mean, obviously for you guys, but yeah, for myself as well, because I want to feel as though when I actually do get to the point where I can get ingots and I can get myself a decent sword, that I've achieved it rather than just looting it from the village. But I don't know. Some people might just think, do you know what? You know, you had the opportunity to grab it. The game gave it to you, so it's not cheating per se. But yeah, it just felt a bit cheap, I guess. So I decided not to do it. And yeah, I am gonna stick by that for now, at least until I forget to sleep one night and we have a ton of spawns and all I've got is this stone sword. But I'm gonna let this smelt up and I'm gonna go and grab a bit more wood because that is going to be nowhere near enough. And when we've got some bricks, we can get a smeltery set up. And yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so we are back. And yeah, smelted up a couple of stacks of this. And that is definitely going to help get us started. I've also smelted up some stone because we're going to need that for the portal frame. And I think I'd quite like to get that sorted pretty much straight away. So what we need then is one of these mining tools first of all. So we need a brand new stone pickaxe, some flint and some cobble. And we've got plenty of cobble here. We've got some flint and we've got some of that. So let's just quickly throw together one of those. Right, cool. Bang that in there. Job done. So we need that. And what was it that we needed? I can't remember now. In fact, let's just pop it all in here. Right, so we've got the mining tool. And I'll grab that out as well. So we want to first of all turn that into bricks. 32 is going to be 32. Oh, the mining tool didn't last very long, did it? that is a little bit disappointing at best. Right, let's make ourselves another one of those and grab another mining tool. We're missing a stick. Right, let's rectify that. Let's make ourselves another mining tool. And yeah, I've got to admit, I didn't quite expect that to run out as quickly as that. Cool, there we go. Right, so we've got 32 bricks. That should definitely be enough. And we just want to grab somewhere to put that. I just want to make sure, actually, I've been chopping down trees. I want to make sure that I've picked up all the saplings, which I haven't. There's a couple over here. And let's pop a tree there. And this is working out quite well, actually, having these trees dotted about. This means I haven't got to walk quite as far to get stuff. Where are you? Okay, I don't like the sound of that. We'll come back away from there for now. I think one of the things that I want to do in between episodes, as well as doing a bunch of mining once we got into the mining dimension, is I want to put up a little wall around this area just so that we're a little bit safe while we're working. I'm not intending to do, I don't think, any crazy builds during this series because I want to try to obviously concentrate on the mods and that. And I think we're going to pretty much have our hands full with that. So I'll probably just build sort of like a factory type building. I think that's going to be the best thing. But cool. So let's pop the portal down, I guess, over here for now. And I always like to just dig the first row in, just so it's easier to just easier to walk into it, and it's a bit easier to build as well. So there's one, two, one. In fact, it would have been easier to do it this way, wouldn't it? One, and I think that's all we need. No, that's too small. That'll never do. Let's grab that back out again. And I knew that I'd do that wrong. Let's jump up on a piece of dirt. See if we can actually get this right this time. Okay, so let's take that across there, jump down. And now we should be able to grab our tool, light it up, and then we can just sneak in, press the shift key, and we're in. So, and this should be flat. Yeah, these mining dimensions are always pretty flat. Cool, right, so we've got somewhere where we can do some serious mining, and yeah, we're not going to be so fussed about mob spawns here, I don't think, although I can already see some spawns on the map. What have we got over here? Nothing much, just a little bit of a circle. Now, I don't want to wander too far away because I don't want to lose where my stuff is, but yeah, potential source of mobs over there. I don't intend to do any caving just yet because we've got no armor and we've got no real way of getting any decent armor for a while. So that's the portal done anyway, and now hopefully we've got what it takes to at least throw together a small smeltery. So we'll grab the first lot of this bricks, we'll just turn that all into seared bricks, and I think pretty much we can, if we just, where do we want to put this? I think probably just here for now. We can just do one of these little ones like this. So yeah, we just want that side. We want a drain and a controller. So there's the controller, there's a drain, we want a faucet, and we want to put some of this stuff away over here, that is for sure. So we've got some place to actually work. It doesn't take long for me to get myself in a mess, to be honest. I just want to grab a bit of glass, so we'll get that smelting. So we've got the seared bricks, got the controller, and obviously we need the tank as well, which is what the glass is for. And we want to put the controller, I guess just here. We'll put the drain on this side, and we're going to dig that out. In fact, dig that out. That's the controller, that's the drain. I did it the wrong way around. Wasn't concentrating. Let's grab our piece of glass out and to get the tank made, and then we're going to need to find some lava, which, yeah, I'm not sure how easy that's going to be. I haven't seen any yet actually, which is pretty unusual for this type of area. Usually with the extreme hills, I've always found little lava pools. I'm guessing it's probably going to be over that side, but it is getting night time again, so let's just hurry up and stop talking, get this done. So we'll have one there and we'll have one there, so we can have a table and we can have the what is it, the casting table and the basin. So we've got that, and another faucet would be good, like so. And yeah, it is a valid structure, that's good. This is going to be pretty rubbish because it's going to be fairly small, so we're only going to be able to put, I think it's like 2 blocks in there, but for now it's going to save us on a little bit of material. Cool, so we got that, and we've got a piece of iron as well, which we can smelt down once we've got some lava. So let's just sleep really quickly. And hurry up, that's it. Good, good, good. So we've got that. I guess we could make it a little bit taller if we wanted, because we've got some more of the bricks. That would probably be a good start actually. So let's do that. One there, one there, one there. And now, yeah, so we've got 2 slots. That'll be fine for now. And I guess let's dump some of this stuff off. Now, we haven't got any means of getting a bucket yet, so I'm hoping that we can make ourselves a clay bucket. Okay, let's make 3 of those will be enough for now. In fact, no, if we make 4 and we find some lava, then that's enough to fill up the smelter, and we're going to have to pop all of those in to smelt, like so, and just grab that one out, and then we can throw another one in. Right, so we've got ourselves some clay buckets, and they don't stack. I don't remember clay buckets not stacking, but why are you not cooking? That's fine. I did grab a load of wood. I think, yeah, I'll put it all away. Pretty cool. We've got our wooden sword. So we're going to have a little bit of a wander around. See if we can find ourselves some lava. Yeah, I guess the best thing, let's have a quick look on the mini-map. See what we can see. So yeah, there's some over there, and it looks, can I just zoom in a bit? Yeah, there's definitely some over there, and there's definitely some over there. So let's head over in this direction to the stuff that's over there. Okay, so yeah, found it. And yeah, not anywhere near as helpful as I thought it was going to be, but pretty pleased. There's a lot of this surface iron sitting around, so that is that's about 3 or 4 pieces that I found. Obviously we've got a load of the surface coal, but what I'm really happy about, and can I get down here without taking any damage? There's a cave there. Is we have got ourselves an applied energistics 2 meteor, so when we need it, that's going to be pretty close as well, so we can start to get some bits and pieces for that. So yeah, really handy that that's there. I don't think there's another one. There's not. Cool, so let's go and grab some of this lava, or the one piece of lava. I'm going to work out how to get down there first of all, and there's all sorts of mobs down there. Look at that. Oh, that is a pretty easy place to die, to be honest. Right, so let's just dig our way down to this, and I'm going to do this the sensible way, just so that we don't accidentally come a cropper, he says, shortly before dying. Right, there we go. And let's just see whether or not this goes back any further, so that we could perhaps maximise. No, it's just 1 bucket. Well, that's a little bit disappointing, I've got to say. Let's grab our 1 bucket and dig our way back out here again, and yeah, I'll head back over to the base. In fact, it looks as though if we are quick, we can get ourselves up this slope and make life a bit easier. That wasn't quite what I wanted. It's not the way that I envisaged it going. Cool. Okay, right. I will see you when we're back over the our little area. Cool. So we're back, and we can put our 1 bucket in there, so at least we can make a little bit of a start. And I guess let's just grab some iron. I don't really know what I'm going to do with. I had more iron than that, to be honest. Was that really? Yeah, I did. Another couple of bits. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with my 4 bits of iron, but this isn't going to ore double, by the way. I had a quick look in the guide, and where are we? Where are we? It says somewhere about ore doubling. Yeah, also, by the way, the smeltery doesn't double your ores. It only smelts them, and you have to wait until you have machines. So yeah, I think we should make the coke oven in the next episode, because that is looking like it's pretty much, it's going to be quite involved. So we need to seared bricks and lava wood, which you get by pouring lava over wood planks. So, and I'm guessing that it uses all the lava. So we are definitely going to need a better source of lava. And I don't know if, can we make a tank? We can make another one of these that contains 4 buckets, but I'm just thinking of the quickest way to get some lava together. Is there another tank that we can make that holds more? So we've got the basic fluid tank for a mechanism, but I don't know if that retains stuff when it's broken, or even if you can interact with it manually. And we've got this basic fluid tank. We need a load of iron to make that. So I think we're potentially going to be better off sticking with the seared tank, to be honest. Okay, cool. So before I start waffling on, I am going to end this first episode here. So yeah, it's a pretty good start. I guess we're halfway through the Stone Age. You just need to make the coke oven. And as I say, in between episodes, I'm going to go and do a little bit of basic mining. And obviously we're going to continue to gather together some of our wood and that. And I'm also going to be looking out for some lava, because we are definitely going to need a ton of that to get this coke oven made. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the episode, guys. And yeah, I hope you're as excited for a new series as I am. As I say, I'm really have been wanting to play this for a couple of weeks or so now, a few weeks since I first saw it being played. And yeah, not disappointed so far. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching. And as always, guys, take care. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye.